Guys, sorry about the hair situation. This is a really impromptu, unplanned video. I have an hour before I have to leave for work and I kind of had a toss up between filming this video or drying my hair, and I really wanted to film this video. Basically, I placed an order with Makeup Revolution London last week and the package came this morning. They were having a 15% off sale, so I kind of bought stuff. And yeah, I had a humiliating experience. I had to open the door with a face mask on, in my dressing gown, so now the postman thinks I'm nuts. But hey ho, this is just going to be a really quick first impressions video. I'm like everybody else. As soon as I get new things, I want to try it on. I'm not the kind of person, not the kind of blogger or vlogger that can hold things and keep them pristine until, you know, their first, you know, till their premiere on my channel or anything. I just can't do it. I want to get the lipstick on my mouth, like now. So I figured I would just film in front of you guys and you can get my first impressions on these lipsticks. This is by no means a review. This is just a first impression. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get started. They come in like really cute little black cardboard box with Iconic Pro sort of glossily written along the side there. It's very beautiful, very sleek packaging, and it has the colour name and sort of a reference gauge on the top there, and I ripped my nail. Oh dear. And this is what the lipstick looks like. It's very reminiscent of MAC packaging, and apparently these little bits come off. Ooh! No, I don't think it is anything. I think it's just a jelly with colour in there. I don't think it's actually meant to be anything. Let's just squidge that back in. But yeah, they're really pretty. They've got a nice catch to them, so they're pretty snug. So let's just get right on in. This is Game of Mystery.
They smell a lot like the fashionista lipsticks. And they feel a lot like the fashionista lipsticks.
Okay, I don't think this is quite my colour. I think it's a bit too peachy for me. Don't know, maybe some brown liner. It might look cool. What y'all think? Oh, BDB. I am armed with a roll of tissue. Next we have You Are Beautiful. Gosh, these are really creamy, and this kind of reminds me a little bit of Mac Smith. I don't think this is one I will be keeping. I think I might pass this one along. We'll see. Oh dear. These are really creamy though. This is Absolutely Flawless. Oh no, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of lipstick that I could wear for freaking days. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's almost like, oh, it's the stereotypical My Lips But Better color, but I think it's freaking pretty, and it's one that I'm going to wear a lot of. Next we have You're a Star. Okay, my application was a little bit messy, but again, this is a wearable shade for me. Definitely one that I will wear a lot of, and it's just really pretty. I'm actually really liking the formulation of these. They're really cushy on the lips. Like, I'm not sure if... No, it doesn't. It feels like it has some kind of shea butter in it or something, but it doesn't say on the packaging. But it does feel really nice on the lips. This is the last of the neutral shades. Well, I say neutral, this is quite dark and vampy. But this is looking ahead. Again, this I like. This is kind of like a softer take on the brown lip trend. This is one that's like far more wearable. It's like a rosewood shade. Yeah. I like this. I like this a lot. Next we have the only orange in the collection, and this is Somewhere Out There. And it is the kind of orange I like. It has a good red base to it. Let's see how. Ooh, hello, hello, hello. Oh baby, I love this. This reminds me of Costa Sheep by MAC, but slightly darker and no shimmer, which makes me super freaking happy. Ooh, I like this color. Oh, yay. Now onto the pinks. First we have It Eats You Up. Oh, which is a matte formula. This one has a bit of a janked up packaging though, but you know, whatevs.
Oh, this is fluorescent.
Okay, my first thought is you need to exfoliate with the matte formulas. They do catch a little on dry patches. They are still creamy, like the other lipsticks. Don't know. It's kind of like a suede matte. I'd have to try it a little longer to see how it finishes and wears, but overall, loving the color. And here is its sister shade, It Eats You Up. They have a thing in this collection where they'll have a color in the regular cream formula and then they have a matte formulation to go along with it. So this is the regular It Eats You Up. Is it weird that it's the exact same color but I like the matte one better? I mean, this is really nice and everything, but I do like the matte one more. This one's a bit too similar to other things I own. But it's still very pretty. It's still something that I'll wear, but I just prefer the matte formula. Next we have Make It in the City. Again, not my best application, but this is a beautiful kind of a dark rosebud color. I like it a lot. It does, it does, it does. So far, I am really enjoying these lipsticks. And lastly, in the pinks, we have We Were Lovers. Looks as though it's coming up a little orange on my camera, but it's beautiful in real life. Oh, my application is getting so bad right now. Catching on my teeth as well. This actually reminds me of like an 80s kind of power lip, like an office look kind of thing. It's very pretty, but it's not very, you know, unique or anything. It is definitely something that I would wear, but it is very similar to other things I have, so let's move on.
Okay, I'm going to stop for a minute and do some lip butter action. This is awesome for removing the bulk of a stain.
Now we have the reds. First I have Not in Love, which is a very bright red. You know, I take it back. This is not so much of a red as it is a coral. It's kind of like a really nice pinky coral. It's beautiful. I really like it. I'm not the biggest fan of corals and oranges. I'm very specific on the corals and oranges that I'll wear. This I like. This I like a lot. I think I'll be getting quite a bit of wear out of this one. Next we have Dual. This is a very pretty classic red. Most lines have a red like this and it works really well with this formula. And Jewel is one of those shades that has a matte counterpart, so this is Jewel Matte. And again, I like the matte formula better. I don't know, the colour just seems a lot more like saturated and intense and way more striking and elegant, and it has more like va-va-voom to it. Like, I don't know. If I were on a night out kind of thing, I'd choose the matte version over the glossy cream version. I do like this. Next we have Propaganda. This is much more of a scarlet red, a bit more of a slash of colour on your lips kind of thing. Potentially the worst red lip application, but I only have a couple more lipsticks to go and I'm getting like, My poor application skills, not the lipstick. Again, this is really pretty. Again, it is just a classic red colour. Lots of lines do them. But it is something that I will wear quite often. You do find a lot of reds in budget brands such as Revolution or like MUA. The reds tend to be really feathery and bleedy. I don't think, like, this has slip to it and everything, but it doesn't feel although it's gonna go all over my lips or anything, or all over my face. So I am impressed. And again, Propaganda has a matte counterpart which in the tube just looks dang fantastic. The matte formulation is just freaking killing it. Just absolutely killing it. If they could come out with a range of just the matte formulation, I would be stoked. Absolutely freaking stoked. There's just, it looks so much more modern. The matte formulas are just, oh, they're beautiful. They're like a velvet sort of finish and they're just, they're beautiful. I freaking love these matte formulas. And lastly, we have the purple shades. Firstly, we have Liberty, which looks like this. Okay, Liberty is a bit of a disappointment. Not only is it more blue toned than the colour stamp let on, it's very sheer, it's a bit streaky, not at all like in this colour. I'm not sure, maybe if it's my lips are a bit over pigmented or I've just been putting on too much lipstick I've irritated my lips and made it look worse, but it's not, I'm not digging it right now. I might try it over Shameless matte lip balm from Revlon, because it's a similar kind of colour. That might work. I'll try it and see. And Liberty is the last lipstick that has a matte counterpart. This is Liberty Matte. Let's see how this one measures up. This is far superior. It's a lot more pigmented, it glides on a lot smoother. Yeah, it's clinging to my little flaky bits of skin, but we've already encountered that with the matte lipsticks. But this is a far superior colour. It's a lot truer to the colour stamp in my opinion. And it's like 10 times better. I don't get the difference between the cream shade and the matte shade if it's supposed to be the same colour. That is a little bit confusing, but Liberty Matte, far better. Next I have No Perfection Yet, which looks like this.
Oh, sorry. It smells a little bit like honey.
This is right on the money. For anyone who's looking for like that black cherry stain kind of look, but with a bit more coverage, I think this would be ideal. This is the black cherry lipstick from Revlon. This is the look I try and achieve with it. It takes freaking forever. It always turns out patchy. This is like, get it right every time. So I'm liking this one. And the final shade is Blindfolded, which potentially will look black right now. It is an intensely deep, deep purple. Again, not particularly loving this one right off the bat. It is a bit streaky. My lips are red and irritated and that is showing through, so I'm not going to hold that against it, but it is quite streaky. Might try it again at a later point, but I can see where they were going with this particular shade. I suppose if you're into that really dark vampy thing at the moment, the retro goth or neo goth from the 90s kind of look, then this would probably be a good idea. To be honest, I was actually thinking this would be a bit more purple, but you know, I got what I got. Probably not something that I'll wear a whole lot, but I'll give it a bash, see what I can work with it, and if not, it can find a new home with someone else. We'll see. So that was a fun little journey into lipstick. I'm super happy with pretty much all of them. I think it was only 4 of them that I didn't like. I mean, overall it is a pretty broad colour range. I guarantee there is something there for everyone. The formula is pretty amazing. I can't remember off the top of my head how much they are. I will insert here how much they were per lipstick, but if you follow Revolution on Twitter or Instagram, they do often have little sales and little flash sales, so you can always usually get some kind of discount, or they do bundle deals sometimes. And yeah, I'm super happy with all of them, and like I said, if they would come out with them in matte formula for all of them, that would be super amazing. But as it stands, I think it's a good collection. I think it's really worth checking out. I will do a follow-up review in about a month maybe, after I've road tested them all properly, especially the mattes. I want to see how the mattes work out, you know, how they dry, how they wear, and maybe find a couple of ways to use the ones that I didn't like so much, because I don't like things going to waste, and if I can't find a way to wear them myself, then they will either be passed along to a friend or they will go on a blog sale. And yeah, I still have the hashtag lip hugs to do a first impressions on. I will do that either this evening or tomorrow. Until then, I will try and leave them in their boxes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching and bye bye.